Okay, so I always saw the entire round, but we're gonna quickly like go through this really quick, and how you guys can play this a lot differently. Right, first off, right, if you're gonna be playing like if you really want to stay Sigma against their comp, you can, but you will have to change your playstyle, right? And with this, right, we're gonna quickly go over this really quick, okay? And I'll explain it. So here, Lynn dies instantly, right? She needs to like be for way further back, like here, right? And all you guys need to do as a team is just poke, right? Just poke and let your Sojourn do stuff, right? Your
Yeah.
because your comp is more of like it's still broad comp, right? But it's also like a hybrid. Like you can spam with it, right? Does that make sense? Because you have a Sigma, right? You have a Sigma and Soj, you can spam, right? Try to force shit out. And besides, like you guys don't need like drop and force shit until like point unlocks. Really, you can even give them point, right? But don't give so many ticks. You just have to wait until you get like enough resources forced from them in order to like take an advantage. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So going into this, right, we're gonna ignore Lynn's death for now, right? And you guys are just waiting. It's fine. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Let's see. Right. Um, honestly, the Festus, you can literally be, you can like literally, they're not gonna do anything. I don't think they're gonna do anything.
Play with the Sigma. Yeah.
You can literally just like play at an angle and just try to build your rail. Right. Do your absolute hardest to build your rail. And it's so easy to do against their comp.
Would flanking right be the correct choice here for Soj?
I was about to get to that. So when you guys are looking to like try to take the final point, right? You look for mail wall, yada yada, right? Your Soj can like flank here, right? And he would have to peek at the same time you guys peek. So this would go down to like the calling the 3-2-1 shit, right? And calling like when to peek or like when to go in, right? So your Soj can literally go on an off thing and like and create two different angles just to go on this, right? Who all bunker on the point, right? You guys made the biggest mistake of just hard stacking each other like for like 4 fights in a row. Right?
Yeah.
Right. And this is good to drop here. They're really giving so much space. And like realistically, right? Um you guys can literally like bait spin to like force point and bait the mail wall out. Honestly like sneakily just like play like here, right? And just try to bait it out. And if they do like use wall, they will most likely use form as well. Um right? And if you're able to get out like from that wall, like that'd be perfect. And then you stabilize, you go back in with your own wall, right? Or you can either do that, or you just wait until your Sojourn gets rail, and you look for an opportunity with that. Right? They fucked up the wall, and all you guys need to do is just shoot this Rein. Shoot this Rein.
Bastion forms out.
Yeah, Bastion forms out, and this Rein's half HP. What should you guys be doing now? And Festus has rail. What should you guys do now?
Call the target.
What else?
Then we stop that Rein.
You guys need to walk. Walk. Okay. I'm pretty sure you had wall as well. Yeah, you had wall. Okay. This goes back to like down calling 3-2-1, right? You guys just literally went in, and it was just spin that Lily just went in, and he got punished for it.
I call go in, but I don't give a countdown. That's just something.
Just call call the stack and do the stack and call. Like be like stack on me, like and we walk in point, right? That'll go on the comms. So make sure like when you guys like play rush and you guys be aware of the wall, make sure you guys call a stack, okay? And Jake, don't be afraid to just like hard wall the Rhine and just like shoot them. By the way, like even though they're breaking, you force a lot of resources out of the Rhine, and when you do, you can really like take advantage of that and like probably like take space. Like Lily, your goal like in this like, against their comp is to butt fuck the Rhine. That's like the best way I can describe it.
Okay, so like, is that just when they ever play Ryan in general? It's like
I-
we just
You want you want to force the Rhine out and shoot force resources out, right? Like if you just shoot the Rhine, you're gonna force Lamp, right? You're probably gonna force like their wall out. And maybe like the Bastion's probably forced to like use form to probably like save the Rhine. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I was trying to like wait for after form, but I guess it still forces something out.
You could still look to opportunities to go first. You just need to make sure Festus builds rail.
Mhm.
Right? Him having rail alone will make the fight like make them scared. Because they don't have a soldier themselves. Right? I'm gonna hope you have mail for this. Okay. Alright. This fight here, like it's just unfortunate you're just 1% off mail. In terms of window placement though, like I'm gonna go back. Right. Lynn doesn't really need to walk here. Why? She can just window this choke here. Spin walks. Jake walks. Take space, right? Both of you. Right, let's do Jake. Jake here. Okay, that's not Jay, but spin here. Right. Lynn can just play back here in window, and Festus can stay here as well. And like with that alone, you two with the window surge, you guys can cause so much chaos with that. If probably like do a lot of damage or some shit.
And there's no way we don't cap after that as well.
Yeah.
Like they have to.
And
keep
and with that, right? Like they're at like a point where they have to either back or like W key into the sig. And if they do, you have mail, right? And you can keep committing. I think the best way I can analyze this, right? It's only happened because Lynn fucked up the window, as you guys can see back here.
I didn't even know that happened until you sent a
Yeah.
picture in the chat.
I noticed it mid game. I didn't say anything.
I
though.
had no idea.
So like I guess the better way to fight plan is that like you guys can like let's say like play slow for window. We can window on the choke and we walk past, right? And like play for mid fight or some shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
we could just sit in window and work the corner.
yeah.
Chill.
Should our call just be like wait until Sojourn has rail and then once Sojourn has rail, you just go in? Or we window and then say we
You
win?
you need to hold your rail until she has window.
Yeah,
Yeah, window rail. It's just instant one.
Insta
Like-
kill.
it's like so window should we should call window when we have rail. Like it should be
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
let her know.
You need
Yeah,
to you need
I
to talk
agree.
you just need to talk to your team that you have like or talk to your BAP that you have rail and be
Mhm.
like, hey, we can go open up window and I look for a one shot with rail or some shit like
yeah.
like that like something simple like that will do. All right.
I think we fight plan to just use mail this map.
It's last fight,
I don't know
so
if
I
we
mean,
got back. I can't remember.
We did.
no, yeah,
we
we
ended
did,
up
we did.
getting frozen by their mail.
okay, just make sure when they melt, we need to save amp. Okay, I think he has amp. Okay. Spin, you had a really good opportunity to walk out, by the way. You had a
I'll be
really good
honest,
opportunity to walk out. Look,
I didn't realize they played their mail when they threw it.
what do you mean?
I thought we played our mail. I didn't know they played their mail as well.
Okay, that's another issue then. With five plans, you guys want to think about like what else they have, or with the five plan, right? After the ultra, after you guys know that what else they have, you guys gotta think about like what else they're gonna use, right? So adding on to the five plan, it would be like, hey, like they're good. They have mail, right? They might look for mail at this fight or some shit, right? Be with the same amp,
Mhm.
right? And like even with that mail, you can even bait your Sigma, right, to get frozen, and you just pock him through it.
Mhm.
I like bait myself into that as well.
You can, but as you get to higher tiers, no one's gonna solo mail. No one's gonna use the mail on you unless you use ice block. No one's gonna do it.
Okay, yeah,
Does
I
that
was
make
just thinking about. Oh, I'll throw Blizzard on my point by myself.
Mm.
Oh, counter Blizzard, no, it's Ice Block. Yeah, that makes sense.
And also Spin, I think you just play honestly though, like I think you just play race under this, if I'm gonna be honest. Playing
I
Sig
think
playing
this
Sig is
one-
doable, but it's really hard. Alright.
Yeah, I
Just
think we
next time
made
just play
Orisa.
restart and like I don't know, it'll just be easier. I'll go a little bit more into like micro stuff with you like later. I don't think Risk is gonna be like hard meta the next patch, so like
Is this
But if you
like?
s-
Oh, like, go on for a second.
What?
Oh, okay. So when we play against Orion, say
Mm.
like on a CP versus like a hybrid or something with lanes,
Yeah.
it's easier to make the Sigma work with like the lanes because we just turn into a poke comp.
Yes.
But like it's really hard to poke on the like see it's not it's harder.
especially at
compared-
this point.
Yeah, it's just like we have to play poke to win. We were trying to just do our like 3-2-1 rush.
Yeah, okay. You guys are also forcing the fights with the Sigma. You guys are forcing it way too much. You
Yeah, I
guys
think we were just playing it wrong.
you guys just need like that's another thing I was gonna point out actually before going to the next map. You guys force fights way too much. Like you guys are going in when they already have all their cooldowns, and you guys are also going in like when you guys have 0 cooldowns.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? Like this goes back to like next time you play a Sigma comp right against a Rhine comp, like you guys need like look to take angles and your Sojourn like takes an off angle mid fight or some shit. Like or like looks for an opportunity to like go on an off angle and you guys push off that.
Yeah.
Alright. Going to the next map. You guys play the same comp and we're gonna quickly run this down, okay? So general idea, right? You guys know how to play against like this comp here, like your standard Sigma comp against this spam comp, right? You guys know what to do normally?
No,
Someone tell me.
Push hard.
What?
We would just push hard into them.
Rotate,
Yes.
backline, and then push.
But what is something that you need to realize?
Potential on rotate, so we need to stack.
Yeah, wait, what? like,
The,
sorry,
like,
your mic is so quiet.
Sorry, my bad. Like the pick potential while rotating, so like we have to be careful on our
Yeah.
rotates.
You guys need to be really aware of that. So, right. So keep in mind, right? Like if you're ever gonna be playing it against like a spam comp again, right? You guys need to be aware of people going to this off angle, right? And this area here, like being their kill box or some shit, right? Because they're gonna try to like bait you guys to go into their kill box, right? But you guys can still go. You guys can still like fight into it, but you just need to look for a really good opportunity to like wall someone off or like shield someone off, right? Let's go to another thing. Whenever you're playing Sojourn on this map and you're playing this rush comp again, right? Have your Sojourn go here. Why? Like someone want to tell me why?
You have cover from the other off angle on the other side of the point, and then you can also just spam the people playing high ground.
So, look. So if you're if you're standing here, like you have perfect LOS of here, and you have perfect LOS to shoot here, and you have a way to, and you have ability that can slide to your team, and you have a mega. So, all right. And like I said, if people would ever try to force you out, you can just go back to your team. All right. Let's go ahead and analyze this like this round really quick. I'm gonna fast forward this. Okay, good. Right, you guys realize what the comp is, right? They use E. You realistically don't need to like rock that battle, okay? Just let him use it. He's just trolling. He's just trolling and he's wasting a cooldown, right? You can be a lot more aggressive with your rock spin. So what I mean is that like if they would do something like that again, you guys can just look for a wall the sig, and you just rock him and he dies instantly. Okay? So you can be a lot more aggressive with that. Instead of like saving rock for only like whenever they use suck. Okay.
Okay.
Next thing. Did any of you guys ping this?
If we
Yeah,
picked
we
it, but
did.
we definitely said
I
that they were
definitely
low.
highlighted the Alari a lot when she walks a little bit closer.
Yeah,
We-
we
we-
knew they were up there because that was like what our game plan turned into because they were on that
Yeah.
right side.
Okay. So in the neutral, right? In the first fight, right? You guys realize that the offense was set up, right? What should you guys do when there's Sigma's standing here?
Slam through him.
Yes. Like, look, this motherfucker does not. Oops. Wait.
Isn't that what we tried doing?
You guys took no. You guys took so long to realize. You guys took a while to realize. Look at this guy. He used suck. He has no shield, and he's about to rock. Look. Also, this wall is terrible, by the way.
Yeah, I tried cutting off their two people playing on the right.
All right, look. All right. So going back into this, right? I pointed out with Lynn, right? I'm gonna call her out about it, but she needs to stop walking in a straight line. That's
Why?
also part of the reason why like some of you guys' rotations are bad. It's because like her movement. It's like blatantly obvious to the point where she just gets one shotted.
I think like the
Um,
call here was like we saw them both on the right. I'm like I'm gonna wall their cross, and we just slammed the left side.
Okay, that's okay, but even better is that you have spin, just shield off the off angle, and you wall off the sig, and you wall the sig.
Okay, yeah.
It's way better in my opinion. Like look, like what the fuck is the Lara Hunter gonna do if there's a shield in front of their face? Like what are they gonna do?
Damn shield.
Like look, like
Yeah,
Like-
they're just gonna rotate like through their mega.
yeah, they have to break it or kite. Look. Yeah, you guys like you guys knew who like what to do, like 2 seconds after like your BAP and your Sojourn died. Yeah, it's just shit like this you guys need to like see sooner, I think. And if you see this type of opportunities, just go for it, right?
When we do a countdown to push, I mean that is a delay. It's kind of hard to exploit opportunities when we 3-2-1 push it.
Okay, yeah, this is something that you guys are gonna also like get into like higher like tier as well. Is that like if you see like when all you guys see this small shit like this, right? You can realistically just ignore like the 3-2-1 shit and just like, hey, I'm like walking the sig, I'm walling him, walk, right? Right? Everyone will have to be ready for that, right? Because those type of opportunities, right, are insane, right? That's something that like all of you will eventually like get used to, like as you guys trim higher. Right, right now we're starting slow and like making sure like you guys all like have the right idea of what the fuck to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but you guys got the right idea down. You guys just did it. You guys just did this way too late,
Just slow.
right? Now retaking. All right. So same shit again, right? If you guys gonna retake, your soldier can literally go up here. I'm gonna pause this actually. Yeah, your soldier can go on that high ground and like he can like literally like poke, but he needs to do it at the same time as your team peaks. However, right? If they're 3-2-1, like peak here, right? What? And also with Sojourn as well, like if you guys gonna be like, or if you guys gonna try to go on the rotate, make sure you and your Lucio are doing that. Okay. Why? Well, someone actually want to tell me why, and then I'll explain it after.
You
Someone tell me.
cut out for like 5 seconds there, so I don't know what you said.
Oh, okay. I'll go over it again. No, it's fine. You guys can hear me now, right? We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of retaking on this map, right? Someone want to tell me why the Lucian and the Sojourn should act like one small unit? Yes.
I mean, they can
You're gonna
bail
be
out.
able
And they have
to
good pick potential. I mean,
support for
Soj
each
does.
other, and on top of that, if someone pushes the Sojourn, they can just speed to the team again.
Mm-hmm.
So there's low
Yeah.
punish potential.
Yeah.
They can also peel for each other.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so ideally the Sojourn and Lucio can like act like it's one unit, right? For getting the Sojourn set up on the off angle. And like I said, right, like your comp is a hybrid slash rush comp. Like realistically, like you don't really need your Lucio to be with you until you guys look for an opportunity to push. Right? So basically your Lucio and your Sojourn can literally get set up while your team is like is getting ready to peak at the same time your Sojourn does. So in terms of retaking, right? Sojourn goes here, and then you guys 3, 2, 1, peek, walk out. So you guys realize that Lara Hanzo is still in the off angle.
I
Right?
call the Atari here.
Okay, this is a bad this is bad, right? Why is this bad? Like she won't die. Like I don't think she's gonna die when there's a Sigma in front of you guys. You wanna tell me why?
Doesn't she have pile one up?
I honestly think she's free. Really sure.
I mean if you can kill her, then that's fine. But look
Sigma
like
can
look at
just,
this
like-
guy. You're
Sigma has full HP and in your back line.
yeah. And also this wall, by the way, this wall could be a lot better. I think you kind of fucked with the wall. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They always do that when I'm on staircases.
Look, all right, we're gonna like go back to this again. Yeah, have you guys seen this shit? Like you could just wall here, and this thing dies. Like look how bad he's positioning right now.
He's so far out.
Like he should literally die. Yeah. But yeah, that's like one thing I wanted to point out with DJ. Just like if you see like shit like that, just try to like make sure you're like wall in like small spaces where like you won't be able to get out.
Yeah, I feel like I don't isolate tanks enough with wall.
Yeah. If you just see shit like that, like just make sure like you see look for those opportunities. I mean, I'm not gonna point out about like Lynn dying again. Like her problem right now, like, is that she just dies. And for her, I need her to work on her movement. So I like maybe learn some AD strafing or some shit.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's okay though. Right. Hope now next fight, hopefully you could probably have some ults going to this fight. Let's speed it up a little bit more. Okay. This rotation is fine, right? I get the idea of why you just want to do this, and that's fine, right? Now, what's the next step after this, right? What should you guys be doing after you guys clear the offang?
Rotate Mega.
Okay, that's one, right? What can you add to that?
We have off angle Soj. If they played like our mini, they could
Mhm.
probably pop the healers.
Yeah. So, okay, that's fine. Yes, you guys can, like, yeah, you guys can probably have, you guys can literally either like one like rotate to here, and just like hard W key into them, right?
Mhm.
Or two, right? You guys honestly just path here. They don't have a Lucio. Like the only thing you need to worry about is their flux, but that's about it. Realistically, I think pathing it into the Mega Rim is a lot safer. And yeah, if you guys go fast enough, you guys can really catch them off guard, and try to like wall them off here. But let's go ahead and watch this and see what happens. Good. You're walking. Okay. So then this goes to the other problem, Hanzo, right? I'm assuming like you guys were just here, and then the Hanzo just able to just flank and try to like it just was able to kill your BAP. One thing I will add is that like right, I need you guys to call like if someone's flanking or if someone's like, going behind or not. Right. That way you can at least have one or two people peel for you. Or two, you walk on the core, right? It'll just be a 4v5 if you just know that shit, right? So that's something like Kaivia told me that you guys had like a problem with like not calling whoever's flanking or whatever, whoever's behind, right?
Yeah.
Just try to get in the habit if you guys see any of that, right? If you see anyone like behind, or like anyone looking for an opportunity to flank, right? You call that shit and you can either one like go kill them or two, right? You push the core, right? Ideally, you want to push the core rather than killing them, unless like they're in a spot where you guys can just easily just W key onto them, or if you're so elusive, you can just go on them and kill them by themselves, right? But be aware, that like if it's just one person, that's fine. But if there's like let's say a Lari soldier, like Lari Hanzo, then that's the problem. Then you just push the core. It's a okay.
Okay.
All right. So what happened in the next fight? This last fight. What
I
happened?
honestly
We just
can't
try and
remember.
force point.
I can't either.
Okay, you guys force point. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I have no choice but to go straight to point. Nah, that's a good one. I mean, that's a good one to say, to be honest. Spin. I would honestly just solo flex the Sigma. I mean, I'll just flex him. Like, look, okay, look what he's about to do. Right? Like, can anyone kill this BAP here? When there's a like okay, hold on. When there's a visoring soldier like on the bridge, right? Can anyone kill this guy?
I mean,
Where's my shield right now? I think my shield's back there, right?
I think your shield's gone. I don't know where it is.
I think it's protecting my team against their Sigma right now. Unless I recalled it.
I see it. I mean that's fine. I'm not gonna complain about it. But realistically though, you can only get a way better flex if you just flex this guy. Okay? Right? You can force that lamp out of him, and you get him below half. Right? And you have window as well. So you can just like rock him after he uses rock him while he uses the suck, and you insta kill him. And then if they keep committing ults, then you guys can like keep committing your own. Does that make sense?
mhm.
Nice E. It's good E. Good shield. Um, really see that like in terms of retaking this, if you guys are gonna go straight to point, your Soj and BAP can literally go like can go here, right? And they could just window and the BAP has perfect LOS of point. And I'm gonna write this. BAP Soj can be here. You window this corner and your Soj stays here. Your Soj has perfect angle here and a perfect angle straight to point. That's a good one way of retaking if you want to do that. And that's if you guys want to force the point. But ideally, forcing the point is gonna be really difficult, right? Because if you do, there's kind of like every single angle set up for that. So nothing I'm gonna add like to that. You could probably have your Sojourn like force point, and the rest of you just walk top and look for ults or like look for opportunities or some shit. Okay. Anyone have any questions?
think
Alright.
so.
All right, we're good. All right. Um,
I think I start Orisa here.
I do remember that. Yes. Damn, how long is she talking? They're in between maps.
Yeah, I think she was talking about how we weren't calling flanks.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god, it took like 20 minutes doing this. Are we good now? No? Okay, there we are. All right. Um. Okay. Honestly though, because you guys are now on Orisa, you guys can literally be dummy aggressive and just go first, right? Like first, get Smith to full HP, and then you just get ready to 3, 2, 1, walk. Wall this Ryan. You use form, he dies. Okay. So let's watch how this fight plays out. So you guys are just spamming, right? You guys are scared of the wall, right? Which is okay. But if once you guys ping the May, you can literally like you can either just wall the core off and turn and kill the May. So like all you guys can stack in one corner and be like, hey, May's in this corner here, right? Get ready to walk on her 3, 2, 1, right? Because she should be looking for that wall opportunity and she's by herself. Okay?
Mhm.
This is good. This is good right here. This is a good, really, really good wall. Right? I want to see more of that, okay? Going into like future scrims. Jake, all money's on you, okay? Trusting you.
We'll do.
Alright. Realistically though, Festus, you can literally just hold the form for a little bit longer and wait until
Mhm.
theirs is over, and then you can go with yours, or like go like shortly after they use their form, right?
Yeah.
And their like team hopefully they just die. But overall, that's a good fight. That's a really really good fight for you guys. Now, in terms of holding, well, we'll quickly watch the next fight and then we can like go over. I'm gonna like show like one little bit. I'm gonna show like how to retake, and I'm gonna show like how like you guys can hold this, and I'm gonna go to New Junk City. Just keep it like trying to keep it quick. Right. Just make sure you guys keep spamming the rotations. That's one of the biggest things. Make sure you like try to build ults, force shit out. Oh yeah, so holding. Right. You guys don't need to do anything. Right.
Mhm.
Can be like Fess can be here. Right. Fess can be here. Jake can be here. Right. Your Bob can literally be like here. Right. Same with Lucia probably. Right. You guys don't need to do anything or force anything. Right. Let them come to you. Right. And play off a wall. Right. And if they like look for, let's say look for a main wall first. Right. Spin has gold. He will have his little javelin spin. He'll live. Right. You guys don't need to do anything until like they get to your kill box, which will probably be like here. Okay. I don't see a reason for you guys to just go, unless you have window, right? So this goes back to like 5 plans. You guys want me to, like say like an example one, or you guys like get the idea?
I just think we really do just try to take every fight instantly. We don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
We don't
kinda
just
jumped
chill
the gun.
ever. It's always
Yeah.
like, what are we slamming? What are we looking
You
for
guys,
here?
you guys force this fight for no reason. Look what happened. You got your land forest, you got your gold forest, and you force your those spin out. All right. Look what happened. But yeah, like next time something like that happens, if you guys play Nepal on this, and you're playing like a rush comp, you realistically don't need to do anything until they like get to your little kill zone, right? But if they're on Sigma and you're playing Orisa, just that's when you can go first. Okay. But realistically though, like if they were to go here, right? Um, you, this is when you could probably look to stuff check because you can probably like stuff here, right, and look for a wall here, right? That's like the one like retake I'd say. And if they were to go high ground here, right, you can literally do the same thing onto this kill box here, or you can just do it here on point. For in terms of like them wanting to retake. Now, for you guys wanting to retake, let's go over that. How do you guys normally retake this on with your comp? How do you guys want to retake this?
We usually go staircase on the left.
Like here? Or like here?
Yeah.
No, like
Right.
like right of the elephant statue.
Oh, elephant. Okay. Here.
Yeah, not like far
Yeah.
left. Yeah, right there.
Okay, that's actually fine. Yeah, that's fine. Um, let's quickly talk about this then. That's fine. Okay, that's a pretty decent rotation, right? A lot of teams are really like that, like pathing. Another one you can do is probably like back here, right, or even high ground. I do high ground's gonna be really difficult to do because they can just like poke you out easily. Ideally probably going here or here is better. Now, let's see what happens. Good. You guys realize they windowed. They use form. Let's see what happens. You guys walk with your window here? Okay. Lynn is just late on your rotation. In terms of retaking, right? You guys all need to be like, hey, we can look to re-engage your window here. So you guys called re-engage your window. It's Lynn window's here, right? And you W key on this Ryan. That's a pretty decent fight plan. That goes like the first one that we talked about earlier. In terms of like retaking. But this is like not that bad. But you guys need to make sure you guys have like you guys are knowing what you guys are doing. I don't think Lynn knew that you guys are wanting like retake or like looking to go back in. So just trying to make that a little bit more clear. Unless you just want to complain. You guys can always complain if you want. You don't want to complain?
I
Our
don't
game
think
plan
so.
there was just Blizzard. Or at least start with
Right.
that. There was nothing
Yeah.
really after.
I'm assuming your five
We were
was
planning on
looking for
doing
Blizzard, right?
Bastion, Orisa.
Yeah, it was go in right after window ends and then just slam with Blizzard.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, honestly, like that's. I mean, at least that's a plan. That's something. Okay, at least something. Right, but a better five plan is just to like re-engage with our window, right? And if they use yada yada yada, then you use your all whatever the counter or like you can use all mid fight or some shit. Okay, that's. I don't have any questions about Nepal.
I'm good.
All right, we good. All right. So what do you guys play in New York City? You guys still play JQ?
I think we forced Sigma Rush. Since we
Sigma
didn't have
Rush, okay.
limiting.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So I guess Sugar Queen comp. What should your like main objective be?
From Killer on repeat.
Who?
Sugar Queen.
Yes. Correct. Right. I want you guys to make her life miserable. So
What is
anytime
Sophia?
she looks for an action opportunity, spin, save rock for that. Save rock for that, okay? Make sure
Okay.
you write that the JQ before she looks for an axe. Right? If she gets an axe on anyone, it's a game over for you guys. Right? Your goal is to make your goal as a team is to make sure the Joker does not get on your back line. Right? So make your life hell. Is the best way I can describe it. Right? You guys did a pretty good job. I'd say. JQ's Legion's hard W key in your team. What's the biggest problem on this map? You guys know? You guys remember?
The
I
tracer.
think it was just our closest one. I can't. I don't
The
know.
the tracer
Yeah, the
just
Tracer
lived
got early
perma.
picked a lot.
We could not kill the tracer for the life of us. They literally just farmed our backline, and even if we called it, it was kind of like a staggered turn to deal with the
Okay.
tracer.
Okay, JJ, make sure you mark the tracer though. Okay. It will always be like the Lucio marking, right? Soj can even mark a little bit, right? But ideally it should be the Lucio. Right? And anytime you guys see Tracer, right? You guys ping her. Oh my god. Anytime you guys see Tracer, just make sure you guys ping her, right? And if she tries to flank, you guys can just W key onto the Joker Queen and she'll die. Okay? But in the future though, if you guys ever gets a Tracer, just make sure Lucio marks her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what marking means, right?
Pinging.
An eye on him always.
Just keep on shooting at them when they're in your elbows.
Okay, good.
Make sure they can't
Just
just
yeah.
play the game for free.
Just make sure they don't play the game. Make sure they don't set up. That's the best way to describe it. This is fine. You guys are hard stuff in this. Honestly though, you could play a little bit more further back with your wall. As a team,
Second
you guys can
phase?
really all play a little bit further back. I know that stuff in a low chuck is good for you guys, but I think doing this is way better. All right. The reason why is because obviously you hit a wall here, right? Your Soj is further back, right? And he gets probably gets a rail and you guys get a free kill off that. Okay. But I get the idea. I get the idea of where you guys wanting to hold. And you guys end up training backlines, which is fine. You guys are winning the fight. All right, Sven, I'm trusting you. You gotta win this. Come on, Sven. Come on, Sven.
I don't know where I was that entire fight.
Where were you?
I don't know. I thought I was by
Oh,
Spin, but
I remember.
and I wasn't with my team either. I don't know where I went.
Bro, is my internet disconnecting or what? Or is it
You're
just
having
Overwatch?
micro cuts.
Oh, it's my internet.
So sad.
All right, are we good?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay. So, yeah. All right, Jake, you were here.
Oh, I'm in the corner.
Yeah, you were looking for a wall there. I'm gonna put spectate overlay on. I keep forgetting to do it, so my bad. All right, but their Juggler should not be able to get on your backline like this. By the way, he should not. But yeah, Jake, you were just hard stuff in the backline with spin, which is fine, honestly. Okay, retaking. My internet's cutting off again. Okay, we're good. All right. It's not retaking. What's a good thing that you guys want to do for retaking?
Clearing.
Let's just do that same exact thing again. Just down that right lane.
Yeah, yeah.
Clear the right.
If you
eye.
see any like angles, clear them out, right? And if they're unrushed again, like just like if you see opportunity to wall, just like kill them. All right, so let's see what happens here. Like you guys got a pretty good idea about retaking. They shouted. Okay, massive flex. Okay. All right, that's a good. That was good. That's a good retake. Not gonna complain about it.
Pretty sure we lose. Yeah.
You lose this fight.
No, we win this
Us?
fight. We lost BAP, but from their double
Oh,
five.
you Lynn traded. I don't know if Lynn had lamp or not, but for her, she needs to use it like she needs to do her absolute hardest to like use natural cover a lot. Like her like the goal for the team is a hard W key on her, right? And if they manage to do that, like then you guys are just trolling. Well, someone on you guys and someone on her, right?
Mhm.
Someone can be on her like bad positioning, and others is you guys not stuffing hard enough to the point where their jet key is able to get on the back line. Okay. So like this goes back to like what I said to spin, right? Just make sure you save rock for whatever the J key looks for max. Right? And make sure you guys like poke her out like insanely crazy to the point where she uses a shout. Although overall, this is pretty good.
I think this entire fight I chased their supports and like was picking them.
I mean, I think their supports are really bad, so I could see why you would I see why you wanted to do it.
Yeah, I keep
But
like every fight I call them out because the Alari will, the Kirika will teleport into us.
yeah, that's fine honestly. But just in the future though, like if you do go against a better support line, just focus the tank instead.
Okay.
Same thing applies with Doomfist too. Like just make sure that like JQ doesn't get on your backline when you're playing Doom. And your job is like maybe to swap the JQ. Alright. Nah, this is good. You guys are like forcing cooldowns out of him. Right? Okay. This is a good fight one. They didn't use anything. And well they used B actually, but that's honestly fine. You guys didn't even use anything, you guys still win that. Um Honestly though, like if they were to keep committing ults, like I said, don't be afraid to keep using ults back.
Mhm. It's okay to trade.
Yeah. Because they can like even in a 4v5 situation, if you guys get a pick, think about this. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do with that one pick that you guys got? Right? Like you guys can think about like, hey, like we're up one, right? And they have these ults. You guys can think about like, hey, do you think they're gonna like keep going and trying to win the fight and keep using ults, or they're just gonna reset, right? So anytime like you guys like get a pick, like you guys gotta think about like they can probably still turn it, right?
Yeah.
Or they might just take the L. So does anyone have any questions about that? Like or like need like elaboration?
I think that's good.
I'm assuming
It's
no.
like if we kill
Okay.
like their Baptiste, they're probably not gonna try to turn the fight, or like their Kiriko, I guess. This scenario.
They might because like let's say that they might have like let's say Blade or Overclock or B or even Rampage, then they can still turn, right? Now this is good. Like this, you guys are hard stuff in the choke, and this is really good. The Isuzu get a big flex. Good fight win, honestly. Really good. And you got the
That
kill.
wall baited them all together. It ended up being really good for the Flux. The little
Yeah.
tiny hole left in the gap.
Good wall, Jake. I'm proud of you. That's a one good wall you got.
One wall is all that matters.
You know. And also, by the way, whenever you're in like a 80% situation of Flashpoint, or actually, no, wait, to make it more simple, is there anytime you're on like 85 to 90, right, on Flashpoint on you guys, and you know they cannot contest, just start moving to the next point, predict where it's going to be.
Okay.
Right. That way, like by the time I point out like that, by the time you guys know like when point unlock or like next checkpoint is like unlocked, for where you guys need to go, you guys will already be ready to like probably either meet them or like get there first.
Mhm.
Okay. It's like a big thing for Flashpoint. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they get it first. So now you guys have 4 ults going into this fight. Let's see how you guys
I
win
think our
this.
plan is Soj window.
So is window. Okay. Let's see if this even happens. All right, let's see how this plays out, okay? Your area like where you guys are playing right now is okay. Right? Why is it okay? And not really good?
Maybe because they get stuff to choke first. I'm thinking maybe really good would be rolling through main, playing like straight LOS.
Uh,
Allowing Sojourn to just get free space. Because if they can go in fast with JQ and just get a big win or big axe, and like we're playing into them, we can play for us if
yeah.
we go down main.
Yeah. I think pathing wise, because you guys want to Windows Soto, right? Pathing wise, probably going here is probably best. Right? You're fine. You're making them find open space and pray that you get a kill with overclock through a window. Okay. Overall, you guys got a pretty right idea there. Okay. So the 5 did not happen. Instead, the other 5 happened.
Okay, maybe then I was wrong.
May not have been the fight plan.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
It
Ajax
might be like the
too.
next fight or something.
No,
Okay.
we failed at doing our fight plan, because they came in and we weren't able to like
You guys.
like they went faster than us.
I don't think they went faster than you guys. They ulted like shortly after you guys did. The Genji was frozen, and none of you guys looked at him. Yeah, like look. Okay. So this is not bad of a mail, right? I think the Waldo could be a lot better. Waldus.
Yeah, I think I walled because I thought they were gonna go point, but it just like did not work like that. It just sprinted
I
back.
mean that's okay. But the Genji here, like that Genji should have died.
I don't know if any of us saw him.
You know, I mean it's okay. Like yes, didn't really execute the plan I guess we wanted to originally do. I think you guys do it next fight, hopefully. And I guess don't have beef for the rampage. So
right
now
we have. Right now we have fight plans where we just say just use mail. Is that good enough? For like
just use
we wanna
mail.
combo that with anything else?
No. Just like okay, with looking for okay, quote unquote, just use mail does not mean like hey, like what should we use mail? You guys can think about like what should we use mail on? Or like who do you want to look to freeze?
Mhm.
Right? So think about where you want to do it. Right? Like, think about who you want to do it on. Right? Just make sure you guys are all on the same page. Just use mail this fight is like sure that's something. But it's like you have to think about more than just that. Right? Would you agree with me here, Jake? Like
Do I say that like only use mail?
I don't.
No,
I
but
think
we
I
just
know,
kind of
like
like
when we do
you-
like push, I sometimes say that in like overtime. Like, let's just try to win this with only Mayo, so we can.
that's fine. That see like that's probably fine. But you gotta like think about like look for opportunities. Like, hey, like I want to look to freeze this target. Or some shit.
Okay, and then just whenever I see it, just
Yeah.
hit it.
And also like whenever you call whenever you freeze someone in general though, like you get a big mail, just make sure you guys call the target. That's frozen. And you just want to focus. Okay. Um. Passing wise, this is really bad again. They have Rampage, and you guys are going into their kill zone. Their little kill box. But that's okay. You guys got Rampage, and that's fine. Do you guys retake this?
No, I think they get that one.
yeah, we end the map 3-2. They take the next 2
But we
points.
won. We won the last point. We don't win this point or the next.
Okay. Let's go next one then. Oops, went a little bit too far. All right. So, what do you? Okay. Do you guys still struggle like with attacking this section? Like, do you guys still have issues with it or not? I'm-
I think like at least our game plan here was let's just set up high ground with Soj window.
Yeah.
Do you guys talk about which high ground you wanted to go?
Yeah,
Right.
the one on our right side coming from red team.
Wait,
Okay.
were we sitting
The
on
point
So's
item.
window that entire point?
Yeah,
On
we
this
didn't
one?
use it at all.
I see.
The
You guys
fight
didn't use that.
one previous.
Okay, let's
Uh,
talk about that. Okay, let's watch it and see what happens actually. Okay. So you just look for overclock. I mean that's fine. Honestly though, from Lin, like if you're gonna be five playing a window solo, the window needs to come out sooner. Um But you guys still win the fight, right? But you guys had to like overcommit. Yeah, exactly what I mean. Overcommit.
Oh, I I fat fingered there.
Oh, I know. That's fun. That's funny. I literally, as I said, you guys overcommit and you just commit all your ult.
I threw my head on my keyboard and I was like, oh shit, let's look at what else we have with tab. Nope.
Yeah, and now the fucking straight up full final like.
Yeah,
yeah.
that blizzard was gonna be important.
Right. You guys get that right idea of stuff to choke. Right. And that's fine. You guys scouted that you're going to be pathing right and you guys kite that. That's really good. Um honestly, not that bad of a fight. I'm assuming you guys lost this fight? Actually, let's watch this first, not talk about it. Okay. Honestly though, that's fine. That's fine to lose that fight. I'm not gonna say much about it. But you guys let them
Request
flip.
all their cues.
Yeah. They use this, and this, and you guys use V, right?
And they use all 5. It's kind of
Oh yeah, this too. The only thing I will say is that you guys gave up a point. You guys gave up 25%. When you guys could at least kept it and probably got up to like at least 70 and make it one fight. That's like the one problem that we had. But like just next time, like if they were to do something like this, just do your best and not give it a point. Ideally, it'll probably be your May to get to this point, and not anyone else. But overall, like that's not bad of a fight to lose because they use all 5. Now, Jake, imagine if you had nailed that fight. I think you could have
I
probably won. that.
know we would have won.
Okay. They shout. You walled a JQ. Kill her. Please kill her. Thank God. Okay.
Oh, this got annoying.
All right. Okay. You could have probably committed flex a lot sooner. I think. Just win the fight off. Just try to win the fight. Right. I know you like think you can probably like win the fight without using your ult. But considering that you guys are training players, like training people during a fight, I'd say it's okay to just commit. Right. I'm assuming you probably won this fight because Fessa's already back in the fight.
I think so.
I think this fight lasts a very long
I
time.
think he came
Yeah,
back. We
it did.
lost. I'm pretty sure at least.
Oh yeah, we did. I remember it now.
No, you guys are winning. Yeah, you guys are definitely winning this.
Well, funny thing.
We did. Okay.
I mean, honestly, this fight was a lot sloppier than the others. Really, really sloppy, but you guys still managed to win. And you have both and overclock. Right. There's really not that much to say about that. Like aside from spin, you could probably commit flux a lot sooner.
Did they get here faster than me? I think they taxied and that we didn't, so I'm gonna arrive here late.
They did, yeah. No, they can still win this. Overclock. Overclock. Okay, good. Okay. And you build another flux. Insane. And you still lose. Okay. Again, going back to what I said the fight before, like don't be afraid to use ult. Like you guys just like to hold like these ults knowing that like you may or may not win the fight. And if you think the fight is still losable, just keep committing. Okay? So I want you guys to realize that. I'm going to next scrim. And if you guys are seeing that you guys are training people and you still have ults, and you know you guys can still win the fight, then just keep using your ults and just commit. Right? You obviously you don't want to stack all of them, right? Like stacking spoils is really really bad, but like stacking like overclock window or like overclock beat or some shit, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
That's probably like the biggest takeaway that I probably have for that one. Do you guys want to watch the last point, or do you guys have any questions, or is that it? I think. Oh yeah, I think actually. Let me just write some stuff up for you guys. So going to next scrim, right? Obviously, I want you guys to keep up the comms, right? Make sure they're a lot more consistent. Make sure you keep those 5 points consistent. Do you guys want me to like type up like a reminder of like what to do in those like comms/fight plans?
We get almost daily reminders from Sarah.
Okay, but hers is not good enough. It's not specific enough.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm flaming it. I'm calling it terrible.
Okay.
Okay.
Give us yours. It was-
I'll end up writing something up later, like probably like tomorrow or some shit. Right.
If only we could
If you guys
pin a message.
what?
If only we could pin a message.
Pinning messages, yeah.
Oh,
No ability to do that.
oh yeah. Okay, so another thing, right? Trading. So like, for example, like let's say you guys are trading players, right? And you guys have alts. Don't be afraid to use alts, right? Like, let's say use alts. If you know, oh my god, you know, it is winnable, right? That's a little summarization. I cannot write on this shit. Okay, play my
That's so difficult.
terrible handwriting.
On top of that, it also like at least mine, it skips. So like some lines will just end up straight.
I see. Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing? Anyone? Is anyone remember? Because I got the two biggest. I got like few good things to like focus on for now. I think comms, like I said, biggest one. Biggest. Oh,
Also,
stacking.
stacking and rotations.
I think play style too against certain comps.
I feel like most of
Yeah.
that is like can be summed up by stacking and rotation. I feel
think
like
we need
our
to
rotations are
change the
just really
push
bad
call.
against certain comps.
Okay, let's let me make
Like
some room
we're
then.
playing for their win conditions instead of our win conditions.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Right, stacking / rotations. Right, and I'm gonna add this adapting. Okay,
Could we also talk about like lose conditions, like conditions
win
where we-
conditions.
or like win and lose conditions, like conditions that happen for us losing and win conditions that happen for us winning.
Yeah. Okay. So that goes down to like, okay, that goes down to more the comms thing right here.
Mhm.
And be like, and then things can be like mail, right? Mail's the biggest one. I'm gonna use that as an example here. Cool example here. All right. Like you got to think about like a win con that they will have, right? That goes down to like 5 planning and think about like what else they're gonna use and what their win con is. So in that case, it'll probably be mail, but they're gonna be like, hey, they're gonna probably look for mail this fight, be ready to save amp, right? Or like you guys give if like your win con, it can be like we look for window and rotation, and then maybe like flex mid fight or some shit. Okay, that's like a little short summary of like win con / lose con, right? Does that like clear it up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I will probably be there on Sunday to watch. Hopefully, I don't have scrims that day.
If we have a stream on Sunday, we don't know if we do.
You don't, or you do?
We don't know if we do yet.
You don't know? Okay. I know it's finals week, right? Like,
I don't think
Yeah,
I'm
no-
gonna be able to attend any of the like scrims of this week or next week.
yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. I mean, I'll probably be there to fill as well if you guys want me to. Like, either tank or DPS. I don't care.
DVS goes
You can always
crazy.
fill for tank. You can play May for us, Lava, right?
I can play DPS. That's pretty easy role. All right. Anyone have any like last minute questions before we end this VOD?
I do not.
I can't click it in.
Yeah, how do you make money?
What?
Yeah, like how do you make money in the real world? I don't
He
know
wants
yet.
to become a professional Overwatch player. He isn't thinking about that.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
I don't
that.
know. I think part of it is getting a real job.